Yeah.
On the port side, we're coming up from Charlton on the port side. We have Silvertown on the starboard side, and Millennium Dome now coming into a good view off the starboard bow. But we will actually be passing it on our port side, and behind the dome.
Is this port side or starboard?
Starboard.
Cheers.
There are all towers, but this is another of these optical
Go that side, isn't it?
definitely on the north bank of the river, and passing it to our starboard side. And then you go, well, now the O2 exhibition centre.
Yeah.
I did try to ring you, but on that machine here.
Gas holder, which gives the clue that we have another of the old gas works.
Oh, we're just coming up to the
peninsula.
The dome, you know,
And at the north end of Greenwich Peninsula, this is where we now have the Millennium Dome on the site of the old gas works.
before it gets dark. Anyway, you take care, love. I'll see you next 2 days. Thanks for ringing. Bye.
See, this is a rather more recent addition to the complex building next to the dome here. There's also some drilling going on the survey on the riverbed over on the port side. And then we come to the pier that was built using dolphins that we one-time coaling jetty for the Greenwich Gas Works. And the pier is now called North Greenwich Pier. The Waverley and Balmoral called
I think I got that one before.
Now it's one of the main calling points for the Thames clippers. The starboard side, quite a motley but moored here, these block entrance to Royal Docks. come to the upriver end of the Royal Dock now on the starboard side. And next on the starboard side we come to the mouth of the River Lee. River Lee, also known as Bow Creek. And on the upriver side of Bow Creek you'll see there's a wharf called Trinity Buoy Wharf, where there's a building that resembles a lighthouse. Trinity Wharf was maintenance base for Trinity House, the authority which provides navigational aid to the coast of England and Wales, as well as maintaining navigational buoys. The lighthouse there was used for experiments in light technology and the training of lighthouse keepers. Closed many years ago when they transferred all their work in this part of the country down to their base in Cambridge Harbour. By coincidence, there were two privately reserved flight ships moored by Trinity Wharf there. I know one of them is used as a studio. Trinity Wharf itself is used as an arts centre now, and in front of it there have been erected 6 pontoons, and these form the overnight moorings and maintenance base for the Thames.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are on deck around the funnels area, you will notice that part of the deck is being roped off. This is for your own convenience when we arrive at Tower Pier. We do need to keep this area clear to work the gangways and to ensure that there are not too many people on one side of the ship causing the ship to list and therefore delaying your disembarkation considerably. So an area close to the funnels is being roped off. Please cooperate with the crew in keeping this area clear. Thank you.
On the starboard side you can just see one of the trains on the Docklands Light Railway going past. And on the port side at the dome you can see these round circular cages. They house the dome's power supply apparatus, 25 transformers. Go power supply.
Look
Look at this one. Another one, look coming up. Look at this one. Is that a catamaran?
On the starboard side, we're just passing the sealed off rocket, the old East India Dock. East India Dock on the starboard side. Coming around Blackwall River Thames from its source up to the west of Cirencester in Gloucestershire, right down to the Thames barrier and beyond. And through London, actually, through central London, they're creating a path on both the sides of the river. Blackwall Yard on the starboard side, old ship repair yard, now filled in and really used as a car park, but you can see the casoon that gave access to dry dock has been preserved, and the building there is with satellite dishes on the roof. That's Reuters International, the international news agency. As we come around Blackwall point we're now crossing the line of 0° longitude, the Greenwich meridian. The source of the Greenwich meridian is actually up at the Royal Observatory on the hill above Greenwich, and we will actually cross the meridian 3 times between Blackwall Point and Greenwich. We're about to cross over the Blackwall Tunnel, the road tunnel under the Thames. There's actually 2 tunnels, the original tunnel built in the early years of the 20th century, and the newer second tunnel built in the 1960s. Some of them have been ventilating, and you can see the ventilating shaft for the older tunnel, just the beam of us on both banks of the river now. Brick buildings, but with concrete sort of mushroom roofs built on top of them. The newer tunnel, we can see the shaft on the north bank, but on the south bank you can see the shaft protruding through an opening in the roof of the Millennium Dome. The dome is actually built over the south end of the newer of the Blackwall. The beam with us on the starboard side, one of the waste transfer stations. This is where containers full of London rubbish and water will be loaded on barges to be taken down to the incinerator at Belvedere. And immediately upwind of that, another of the old London docks sealed off now the Popular Dock. The Popular Dock are thinking of us on the starboard side. You can see clearly the opening in the roof of the dome on the port side, and on the starboard side you can now see very clearly the towers of Canary Wharf. Canary Wharf is the old West India docks, and they stand at the north end of the Isle of Dogs. The West India docks closed to normal commercial traffic in the 1970s, but the downriver lock entrance is still maintained with a beam of it now on the starboard side, with a lifting bascule bridge that carries the Isle of Dogs to Riverton Road across the We'll now be heading south down the eastern side of the Isle of Dogs, and then swinging round past Island Gardens at the south end of the island, and opposite Island Garden on the south bank of the river we will find Greenwich. At the moment though you can see that we're coming round the western side of the Greenwich Peninsula on the port side of
Just the other side of the dome. College. I don't know, Kevin went. I was pretty lucky to see that actually. Can't remember. You have to ask Kevin when he comes back.
built to provide electricity for the London trams. Nowadays, it's been re-equipped with gas turbine machinery, fired by oil or by gas, and it's used as auxiliary emergency power supply for the underground. And just upriver of the Greenwich Power Station, White Castellan building, that's the Arms House. Then we'll shortly be coming to the Royal Naval College, which is the front here, built by the Red and Royal Hospital for the also the Royal Hospital School, sons of seafarers. They became the Royal College and now housed in the University of Greenwich and the College of Music. We passed between the 2 wings of the Royal Naval College and you'll keep sure you'll see another white building. I think it's on the scaffolding ground at the moment. That's the Queen's House, built by Joe and of Denmark, and now part of the National Maritime Museum. High up on the hill above Greenwich, another masterpiece by the Greenwich Royal Observatory.
They're taking pictures as well. On the port side we have the village pier and new buildings being built on the shore there for the pier. Immediately upriver of that, 2 lots of scaffolding, one surrounding a round building there, that's a lift shaft stairway down to the fire damage that was caused to her shortly after the restoration work started. On the port side now we'll shortly be coming to the Exford, and you'll see some very large yellow mooring buoys in the river. These are for cruise ships coming to London, ships which are too big to go through Tower Bridge, smaller cruise ships can go through the bridge and moor up alongside Exford Belfast, but larger ships can moor on these moorings here, and you can see there's a pontoon there where colliers brought the coal in for the steam engines in the Deptford power station. Must be like £1 million.
We're still in Greenwich Reach at the moment.
Luxury apartments.
Shortly into
I bet,
House Reach.
yeah.
That
Nothing a few, you get up at the top there.
Bank of the Isle of Dogs. To Canary Wharf.
Like a penthouse.
On the starboard side, mast house terrace pier, on the two pier used by the Thames clippers, gets its name from the shipyard. It used to be here, the mast house and the shipyard. Funnels Wharf and the dry dock is amongst the trees that you can see behind the flood defence wall. That's a view. This is where Brunel's great steamship.
What's that art?
And on the port side, you see the shell of the one-time John Penn engine works. And this is the firm that built paddle steamers and other smaller steam vessels in the 19th century. And this was the engine house where they built the engines and boilers. Yeah.
Well, I've been this up. Yeah. You've got to keep on.
Yeah. Play tricks on you, didn't you? Yeah.
I can see Big Ben.
On the port side, we still have Deptford, and we're coming to the old Royal Naval Victualling Yard at Deptford. You can see the Georgian buildings there that have been preserved, converted to other uses.
I haven't seen Big Ben
Days
before.
of sailing warships and British Empire. This is where Royal Naval warships came up the river and anchored off and would be supplied with all their requirements in terms of weaponry, ammunition and their domestic requirements for their voyages around the British Empire. You can also just see there in the River Wall one of the few surviving sets of traditional Thames stairs that gave access from the quays to the river. Another example of the optical illusion now, the three towers in the city of London, which are on the north bank of the river, are appearing over there in the distance on the port bow, you go there on the south bank. Again, there's also one of the first of the traditional London docks to close, specialised in the timber trade, and the Surrey dock, only dock to be built on the south bank of the river. One of the lock gates, the first one we come to, that has been converted to give access to the small marina. The rest of the site is now flats and houses. There's also the pontoon pier, Greenland pier, just passing one of the corner points of the Thames River.
Airport, isn't there?
the lower floor of London.
Different one.
Gymnasium, yeah.
Yeah, we have a
Everyone got a bit on. That one in it there, was there?
Yeah.
Oh, up there, yeah.
Start the side,
Yeah.
Lighthouse, district of Lighthouse, industry, the lime industry that used to operate here. And we are also coming up to Lime Hill Creek, Lime Hill Creek shortly on the starboard side. There's a creek on the only sizable creek we pass, but also a river. This is a genuine creek, and you'll see there's a footbridge now built out of Lime Hill Creek. This is part of the Thames footpath project.
I went in the London Eye and I enjoyed it.
You didn't like it?
But if you don't look at the centre,
What you see in the window. But he called parts in that way.
No, just
This is the post office tower, telecom tower, and up to the north block of the street. You might also see the stone called people on North Bank River on our starboard bow. And you'll also be able to see up in the sky the golden dome of the monument to the great fire and sun. Those are the things to look out for as you steam through Tower Bridge.
Did you? Oh, we moved out late slowly. Yeah. Yeah, oh my God, further in the north. It's all changed now. I can't go there
That's the mayor's building. That's the mayor's building. Yeah. It's it Boris Johnson, isn't it?
Fantastic.